dead of the night, when the cold winds blow, there's a truth in the dark where the secrets go. Every whisper, every crime, unraveled one clue at a time. What's hiding in the past? What's lurking down below? Only the shadows know.
Have you ever heard of a place so haunted, so active, that even seasoned paranormal investigators are left shaken? Today, we re-diving deep into one of America's most infamous paranormal hotspots, the Hinsdale house. This unassuming farmhouse in upstate New York holds a dark history, one filled with tragedy, unexplained phenomena, and stories that will send a chill down your spine. So, what's the story behind this legendary haunting? It all started back in the early 1970s when the Dandy family moved into the house. They were a young family looking for a peaceful country life, but what they found was anything but. Almost immediately, strange things began to happen. They would hear disembodied voices echoing through the halls, see shadowy figures moving in the periphery of their vision, and objects would move on their own. Started small, but the activity quickly escalated. The family reported their phone ringing, and when they'd answer, they'd hear chanting or what sounded like a funeral dirge. Faces would appear in the windows, only to vanish when they looked closer. The activity seemed to center around the children, who claimed to see apparitions in their rooms. The family was terrified. They felt like they were under a constant, oppressive watch by something unseen and malevolent. Desperate for help, the Dandys reached out to the Catholic Church. This is where the story takes a turn that sounds like it straight out of a horror movie. The church sent investigators, including the famous paranormal researchers Ed and Lorraine Warren. After examining the house and hearing the family's testimony, they concluded that the house was infested by a demonic presence. They arranged for an exorcism to be performed on the house, a dramatic event led by Father Alphonsus. The exorcism was an intense spiritual battle. Witnesses reported that as the priest moved through the house, the paranormal activity flared up violently. Objects flew across rooms, strange smells filled the air, and a cold, heavy presence was felt by everyone there. Father Alphonsus commanded the entity to reveal itself, and a deep, guttural voice supposedly responded, warning them to leave. Despite the terrifying events, the exorcism seemed to work, at least for a little while. The activity calmed down, and the family felt a brief sense of peace. But the peace didn't last. The entity, it seemed, was not easily evicted. The phenomena returned with a vengeance, more aggressive than before. The Dandy family, pushed to their breaking point, finally fled the house, leaving most of their belongings behind. They simply couldn't take it anymore. After they left, the house sat abandoned for years, but its reputation only grew. Locals and thrill seekers would dare each other to go near it, and many who did came back with their own terrifying stories. The history of the land itself might hold a clue to the haunting. Long before the house was built, the area was the site of a tragic event. A group of people was ambushed and brutally murdered nearby. Some researchers believe that the negative energy from this event has seeped into the land, attracting or creating the dark forces that now inhabit the house. Another compelling piece of the puzzle is the story of the family who lived there before the Dandys, the Einherjer family. They also experienced strange occurrences. And tragically, the family suffered a terrible loss when one of their own took his life in the barn. Could these past tragedies be linked to the current haunting? Many believe so, suggesting that the house is a vortex of residual energy, a place where the echoes of past traumas are replayed over and over again. In recent years, the Hinsdale house has been purchased by a paranormal investigator, Daniel Clays, who has opened it up to other investigators and the public. And let me tell you, the activity has not stopped. Teams from all over the world have visited, and the evidence they've captured is astonishing. Electronic voice phenomena, or EVPs, are incredibly common. Investigators have recorded clear voices saying things like, "Get out, you're not welcome," and even responding directly to questions. Full-bodied apparitions have been photographed and filmed. One famous piece of evidence is a photo showing a misty, human-like figure standing in a doorway. Shadow figures are seen darting down hallways and peeking around corners. People have been touched, pushed, and scratched by unseen forces. Doors slam shut on their own, lights flicker, and batteries and equipment are drained inexplicably fast. One of the most active areas is the woods behind the house. Many investigators have reported feeling an overwhelming sense of dread as they approach the tree line. They hear footsteps crunching in the leaves, following them. But when they turn around, there's no one there. Some have even reported seeing glowing eyes watching them from the darkness. It's believed that the entity from the exorcism didn't leave the property, but instead retreated into the woods, where it still resides, waiting. So, what is really going on at the Hinsdale house? Is it the spirits of the families who suffered there? Is it a demonic entity drawn to the land's dark history? Or is it something else entirely? The house has been featured on numerous paranormal television shows, and each team comes away with its own theories, but no one has been able to give a definitive answer. What makes the Hinsdale house so compelling is the sheer volume and consistency of the paranormal claims. It's not just one family's story, it's a collection of experiences from hundreds of different people over decades. Skeptics, of course, will offer rational explanations. They might point to old wiring for the flickering lights, drafts for the slamming doors, and the power of suggestion for the personal experiences. And while those explanations might account for some things, they can't explain everything. They can't explain the clear voices captured on digital recorders, the full-bodied apparitions caught on camera, or the physical scratches left on investigators' skin. The house seems to challenge our understanding of reality. It forces us to ask questions we might not be comfortable with. What happens after we die? Are there other dimensions coexisting with our own? Are there forces in this world, both good and evil, that we simply cannot comprehend? For those who have been there, the Hinsdale house is more than just a spooky story. It's a real, tangible experience that stays with you long after you leave. It has a way of getting under your skin, making you question what you thought you knew about the world. It's a place where the veil between our world and the next seems terrifyingly thin. So, what do you think? Is the Hinsdale house truly one of the most haunted places in America? Have you ever had a paranormal experience you can't explain? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear your stories and your theories about what's really happening at this infamous New York farmhouse. Thanks for joining me on this deep dive. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe for more content, and ring that notification bell so you never miss an investigation. Stay curious, and I'll see you in the next one.
In the quiet of the night, when the cold winds blow, there's a truth in the dark where the secrets go. Every whisper, every crime, unraveled one clue at a time. What's hiding in the quiet of the night when the cold winds blow?
There's a truth in the dark where the secrets go.
Every whisper, every crime, unraveled one clue at a time. What's hiding in the past? What's lurking down below?
Only the shadows know.
In the quiet of the night, when the cold winds blow,
There's a truth in the dark where the secrets go. Every whisper, every crime, unraveled one clue at a time.
what's hiding in the past? What's lurking down below?
Only the shadows